Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today I would like to talk about autoimmune deficiency disorder and talk about what it is. I was watching a broadcast and someone was on that broadcast and they were saying that people could receive prayer for things that was going on in their bodies. And there were several people posting the same kind of thing. Several people posting the same kind of thing. And I started to do some research on some of the things. And also, I'm not going to say that because that's not the first thing I did. The first thing I did was hear God tell me exactly what the disease is and what the disease is doing to the body. And then I get on the internet and I research it and see the same thing that the Lord is telling me. So you guys are able to get on the internet, use your phone, get on Google so that you can receive and obtain information that can help you, that could save your life, that could prevent you from even going in this direction, that could prevent you from even catching these diseases, right? So I want to talk about autoimmune deficiency. And autoimmune deficiency, right? They says that a lot of diseases, causes this. However, that is kind of backwards. What happens is when you have an autoimmune deficiency, that means it's hard for your body to naturally heal itself because that's what your body is made to do. Your body is made to naturally heal itself. So if you have some things going on in your body that's preventing your body to do that, right? It will cause certain diseases like diabetes, it will cause lupus, it will cause uh and colds. That means that your immune system is not strong enough to do what it needs to do. So we're going to talk about how does your immune system weakens. Okay, now first of all, we know that there are many chemicals when we walk outside of our doors that will make it hard for our immune systems to adjust and to do exactly what it needs for our body so that our body can maintain health. So there is, gas in the air, the smoke that comes out of buildings. When we turn on our gas stoves and our stoves, using that when we have light bulbs in our houses that produces radiation. When we have certain kind of kitchen counters that releases radiation into our body. So you have to study the kitchen counters that releases radiation. When you have certain type of things in your home, like certain things may have been built out of different fabric, and not different fabric, but different material back in the day. So you do want to become modern. Modern is because of they make it with most of what we need, as opposed to back in the day they had chemicals that were old, that they was cheap, it was easy to make, and they used those items to build homes and to put even bathroom sinks, the fixtures. So you got to do some research to know that that's why you want modern things in your house. So those type of things will cause your immune system to go down immediately without any other thing, right? Certain things that you smell, like washing powder, it could be dryer sheets, that makes your immune system go down, right? So then another thing is improper diet. So if you have an improper diet, right, that means you consuming a lot of unhealthy oils. Here's the thing: oils is what causes blockage. Oils is what causes, like, I may be able to eat something that is not necessarily healthy every day, like like an artificial french fry. So I don't eat it every day, but the oil is what's going to keep that french fry from coming out like it should, because our bodies, that's what it's made to do. But the type of oil that it's cooked in will make it hard to come out. So now this oil is forming in our bodies. Now this is attacking the inside of our bodies, right? Our bodies become stressful inwardly. Our bodies become our organs. We're putting stress on our organs, on our heart, everything. We're putting stress on these things by what we are consuming daily. In addition to that, we're putting stress on our heart and our brain, which is causing pain in our body, which is also Osteoporosis, this is an autoimmune, which is thyroid, which is kidneys, everything in your belly. This is what it comes from. This is what is autoimmune deficiency. So if you are suffering from any of those things, here is the thing: you have to attack what's going on in your body from the inside out, right? From the inside out. When you have a healthy inside going on, right, then it's not hard for you to smell that smell once or twice out the day, because you're putting what you need in the inside. That's why it's so important for us to have a healthy diet. But you got to also do some movement in your body so that it will not turn into multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is when your brain is like going into shock, when you're always having anxiety, when you're always feeling stressed out, when you're always worried, feared, whatever it is, right? So this is your brain is like, you having this panic in your brain, and you can pay attention to your arm, your leg. That's how you know you finna have that panic attack. It's because something on your body is going to jump. This is your brain, and your body is trying now to heal itself, to retain what it needs to. So if you don't need these toxins to be released inside of your body, right, where are they going? They're performing diseases. So osteoporosis means that I do not know how to calm down my brain to the point where it is just doing this continuously, and I don't know what to do. I have no control. That's what also comes from schizophrenia. But schizophrenia patients, normally when they get to be a certain age, right, if it has not been something that is dealt with or calmed down, those people will have multiple sclerosis because their brain has been working so hard. That's the thing. So you have to know what to eat so that we will be calm in our bodies, the glucose, so that we won't be diabetics, the right kind of salt. I like Himalayan salt. I like sea salt. And now I like Celtic salt to calm down, to make sure our blood pressure don't go up. That stuff that comes from the blood pressure go up. The blood pressure is going up. You can cause yourself to have, tumors. That is inside inflammation starting, that's going to roll over to swelling on the outside, which is diabetes. So inside swelling, inside inflammation is high blood pressure. So, that means that you are inflamed somewhere in your body, and your body is overworking itself, and you need to figure out what needs to be in your diet for you to calm down. There are essential oils that you can put in certain parts of your body, that you can mix things together, that you could, so that you will be calm all day. You want to be calm all day. You don't want to be, in your brain. Some stuff may come up where you be like, but your brain is not living in a shock. This is what produces a lot of sicknesses and diseases. And it comes from inflammation. It comes from mucus. And mucus form about from eating the wrong kind of sugar. So just imagine the stuff, when you have colds, you have a runny nose, the stuff that you are blowing out of your nose is forming pockets in your body, and it may be cutting off circulation, and it may be causing another part to work harder, and this is causing inflammation, which is blood clots. Blood clots turns into, they call it, what do they call it? When you have a blood clot, I don't even have my paper. Okay, blood clots is what they call tumors. And tumors is what they call cancer. Cancer is a tumor that is floating around in your body. Vitamin K pills will make blood clots dissolve. Okay. 7 days it will make it dissolve. Okay. After the Lord comes and heals our body, right? After the Lord comes and heals our body, we are to maintain health still. We want to respect what God has done for us. We want to have some respect for what God has done for us. Like, God comes and naturally heals, which, you pray to God, you ask God to come and do anything. And then we're like, I'm still going to go out here and eat all of this unhealthy stuff. I'm still going to go out here and do all of these other things. I want to still respect God. So this is why I'm on here. Certain things you should not be eating. It's not no good for you. Certain things you should not be drinking. It's not no good for you. Know what you're eating. Know what you're putting in your body. Understand what's happening with you. Understand yourself. Look at yourself. Pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to your kids. Look at what they're doing. That means that it is a shock somewhere, and it is producing one thing and causing other things to happen. So I love y'all.